And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
Well, definitely not as cool tonight. There are those 50s for lows with the 53 to 57 over the area. But tomorrow, it's going to warm up in a big way for most of the area. 83 in Greater Lafayette. A little bit of a smoky, hazy feel. And some of this smoke from these prairie fires burning in the plains will mix down to the surface. So the air quality won't be the best tomorrow, and it's just overall going to be kind of dusty. The sky kind of pale looking, partly cloudy early, then mostly sunny. Winds out of the south-southwest. The record for tomorrow is 87, set in 1930. And you can see, though, in the far north, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 70s. As you go southward, they'll be progressively warmer. We're talking low 80s at Monticello, mid 80s at Attica, and like Williamsport and Independence, and will be in the low to mid 80s at Frankfort and mid 80s at Petersburg. This first front will be sinking in from the north. So that's why it's a little cooler in the north. The wind's going to go to the northeast there, but everybody else has a south to southwest wind. That front might pop an isolated storm or two tomorrow night, but then on Sunday, the second front comes through dry. But it really cranks that wind up. Winds will be gusting 32 to 43 in the afternoon. You can see the sustained winds near 20 and a 69-degree high temperature after 57 during the morning. Generally mid to upper 60s far north, but as you go southward around 70 to the mid 70s will do it. There is Futurecast. Again, a few more clouds tomorrow morning. You can see right here. And then it's mostly sunny. And then the actual first front will be about right here tomorrow evening. And tomorrow night, it's quite possible there could be something really isolated, an isolated storm or two, kind of up here in our northern or northeastern counties. If anything would pop, coverage would be very low. Now, this is early Sunday morning. Here comes the second front in from the north. So this front goes through with some cloudiness as well. Behind that, those winds really crank up, and then with a mostly clear sky Monday night, temperatures will fall into the upper 30s to low 40s. But then on Monday itself, it kind of clouds up a little bit. There's some cold air aloft, so the clouds bubble up a little bit. We go partly to mostly cloudy. There could be a couple isolated sprinkles or showers in the area. But if you're closer to Lake Michigan, like up in Newton, Jasper, Pulaski, Northwest White counties, a few showers will be possible, and these will be lake effect rain showers coming in off Lake Michigan. And then after that, the trend is becoming kind of sunny to mostly sunny midweek, and we're going to have about 3 mornings where it's going to be frost and freezing weather before we warm right back up. This front should come through next Sunday by late afternoon and evening. May have a few showers with it. This is the European model since it goes farther out. The resolution isn't as good. So you look at this and it looks like a lot of rain, but I'll tell you, there isn't going to be much. Just a few little storms along that front. And then behind that, another surge of colder air comes in. Now this is key because there'll be a cold Canadian high that comes in briefly. And that high will serve to guide whatever tropical system we've got down here in the Gulf of Mexico. If it's slower to arrive, this thing could go towards the Bahamas and Florida. If it comes in much quicker, it'll turn towards Mexico, Texas, or Louisiana. All right, your 10-day outlook, normal high is 67 now, but 58 Monday. Look at that, 54 on Tuesday. Real fall weather for a change. There are those 3 mornings with frost and freezing before we warm right back up. But I'll tell you, with it warming up next week and getting windy and the grasses and crops cured by those freezes, high fire danger next weekend. And again, a few little storms can't be ruled out late next Sunday.